Living in my truck in the backseat, truck bed full of my stuff. I was following the money and it had me, 'cause I ain't think he gave me enough. When Jesus showed up, now the sky's going up. When he showed up, everything just started going up. And I say, oh, when he showed up. And when he showed up, everything just started going. Best pick up the phone when he's calling. You don't wanna miss your blessing. Give your life to Christ while you stalling. Go on, say it loud with your chest, and you can bring all of that mess. He gon' clean it up, make it all new. Come up out that water, now you brand new. He gave you a wife and a son too. Used to be the bottle that you run to. Bible on the porch, who I turn to. When Jesus showed up, now the sky's going up. When he showed up, everything just started going up. And I say, oh, when he showed up. And when he showed up, everything just started going. When I was just a small ranch hand, yeah, I needed him, but with no obedience, I can never cling to him, I can never see to him. I wanted the sunlight, I could want to see in him. But he took me out the waters, brought me back to glory. Now it's going up, and the sky's going up. When he showed up.
Running, running, running away from your arms. Up real early at the crack of dawn. Right after this work I gotta mow the lawn. Lexi talking about having other kids. Now I got a plan for some other kids. Life going by in the rear view. Hold on to the word if it's near you. Church asking me if I can volunteer. I forget about the word when I'm out of here. I'd rather lie wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night. Don't turn the other cheek in the bar fight. Living like I never been baptized. Depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled. As long as I'm running, running, running away from your arms. Bible said a man will lead his family, but I keep on chasing what's in front of me. Distracted by looking in the rear view. Living in the glass and it's see-through. Say a little prayer, I intend to. Doing what I want instead of chasing you. I'd rather lie wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night. Don't turn the other cheek in the bar fight. Living like I never been baptized. Depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled. I'd rather light wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night. Don't turn the other cheek at a bar fight. Living like I never been baptized. Depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled.
Don't get
fears, all things. Love and hopes, all things. When you love, you endure all things. Unless they want me on the east side, and when they want me on the west side, I just gotta be on his side. I just wanna be on his side. Cause when they want me on the west side, and when they want me on the east side, I just wanna be on his side. I just gotta be on his side, his side. Grant more wisdom. Cause how many times do I forgive? Hey, it's the pressure that makes me isolate. Hey, 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 it was you that I prayed for. Now it's you that I ignore. And no, that's not okay. When they put me on the west side, and they put me on the east side, I just wanna be on his side. I just gotta be on his side. When they pull me from the west side, and they pull me to the east side, I just gotta be on his side. I'm just gonna be on his side.
That man just gon' sin again. Then he go back on the internet. Then he gon' post some brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. That man just gon' sin again. Then he gon' act all innocent. But you gon' post some brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Alright, wait, no. I keep a stick like Moses. It don't turn to a snake, but it's loaded. Devil try to dunk on me. Jesus hit the block like Jokic, and he spoke all in parables. Took a minute to decode it, just couldn't see in the ocean. Church had a sign and it's open, so I walked in, found my faith again. Had to stop listening to Eminem. How you gonna change and you stay the same? Say you Iran and Afghanistan. Independence Day, I'm a minute man. I was city boys, I'm a city man. Now look back, that's silly man. They had a brother hooked like Peter Pan. That man just gon' sin again. Then he go back on the internet. Then he gon' post some praying hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. That man just gon' sin again. Then he gon' act all innocent. Brand new tat in his brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. If you gon' post it, I'm like, what's the point? We gotta stop playing with God.
This last time, this time, Lord, I mean it. You left behind the Holy Spirit guiding us is true. You bought me for a price and now I belong to you. Yes, I belong to you. Reading the sign is the wrong way. I found salvation a long way. Scrolling on Instagram. How many hours I sin again? Let me be faithful like Abraham. Ask me your name is the great I am. Praying that I'll never sin again.
That man just gon' sin again. Then you go back on the internet. Then you gon' post some praying hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. Bad man just gon' sin again. Then you gon' act all innocent. Brand new tech, got praying hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Like, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying.
Living in my truck in the backseat, truck bed full of my stuff. I was following the money and it had me, cause I ain't think he gave me enough. When Jesus showed up, now the sky's going up. When he showed up, everything just started going up. And it said, Just pick up the phone when he's calling. You don't wanna miss your blessing. Give your life to Christ while you stalling. Go and say it loud with your chest, and you can bring all of that mess. He gon' clean it up, make it all new. Come up out that water, now you brand new. He gave you a wife and a son too. Used to be the bottle that you run to. Bible on the porch, who I turn to. When Jesus showed up, now the sky's going up. When he showed up, everything just started going up. And they say, oh, when he showed up. And when he showed up, everything just started going. When I was just a small ranch hand, yeah, I needed him, but with no obedience, I can never cling to him, I can never see to him. I wanted the sunlight, I could wanna see in him. But he took me out the waters, brought me back to glory. Now it's going up, and the sky's going up. When he showed up,
Running, running, running away from your arms. Up real early at the crack of dawn. Right after this work I gotta mow the lawn. Lexi talking about having other kids, and now I got a plan for some other kids. Life going by in the rear view. Hold on to the word if it's near you. Church asking me if I can volunteer. I forget about the word when I'm out of here. I'd rather light wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night, don't turn the other cheek in the bar fight. Living like I never been baptized, depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled. As long as I'm running, running, running away from your arms. Bible said a man will lead his family, but I keep on chasing what's in front of me. Distracted by looking in the rear view. Living in the glass and the see-through. Say a little prayer, I intend to. Doing what I want instead of chasing you. I'd rather light wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night, don't turn the other cheek in the bar fight. Living like I never been baptized, depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled. I'd rather light wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night, don't turn the other cheek at a bar fight. Living like I never been baptized, depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled. I've been running away from your arms. Love is patient, so please be patient. When I don't listen, then I learn my lesson.
man just gon' sin again. Then he go back on the internet. Then he gon' post some brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. That man just gon' sin again. Then he gon' act all innocent. But you gon' post some brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Alright, wait, no. I keep a stick like Moses. It don't turn to a snake, but it's loaded. Devil try to dunk on me. Jesus hit the block like Jokic, and he spoke all in parables. Took a minute to decode it, just couldn't see in the ocean. Church had a sign and it's open, so I walked in, found my faith again. Had to stop listening to Eminem. How you gonna change and you stay the same? Say you Iran and Afghanistan. Independence Day, I'm a minute man. I was city boys, I'm a city man. Now look back, that's silly, man. They had a brother hooked like Peter Pan. That man just gon' sin again. Then he go back on the internet. Then he gon' post some praying hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. That man just gon' sin again. Then he gon' act all innocent. Brand new tat in his brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. If you gon' post it, I'm like, what's the point? We gotta stop playing with God.
This last time, but this time, Lord, I mean it. You left behind the Holy Spirit guiding us is true. You bought me for a price and now I belong to you. Yes, I belong to you. Reading the sign is the wrong way. I found salvation a long way. Scrolling on Instagram. How many hours I sin again? Let me be faithful like Abraham. Ask me your name is the great I am. Praying that I'll never sin again.
Bad man just gon' sin again. Then you go back on the internet. Then you gon' post some praying hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. Bad man just gon' sin again. Then you gon' act all innocent. Brand new tech, got praying hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Like, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying.
Living in my truck in the backseat, truck bed full of my stuff. I was following the money and it had me, cause I ain't think he gave me enough. When Jesus showed up, now the sky is going up. When he showed up, everything just started going up. And they say, oh, when he showed up. And when he showed up, everything just started going. Best pick up the phone when he's calling. You don't wanna miss your blessing. Give your life to Christ while you stalling. Go on, say it loud with your chest, and you can bring all of that mess. He gon' clean it up, make it all new. Come up out that water, now you brand new. He gave you a wife and a son too. Used to be the bottle that you run to. Bible on the porch, who I turn to. When Jesus showed up, now the sky's going up. When he showed up, everything just started going up. And they say, oh, when he showed up. And when he showed up, everything just started going. When I was just a small ranch hand, yeah, I needed him, but with no obedience, I can never cling to him, I can never see to him. I wanted the sunlight, I could wanna see in him. But he took me out the waters, brought me back to glory. Now it's going up, and the sky's going up. When he showed up,
running away. of dawn. Right after this work, I gotta mow the lawn. Lexi talking about having other kids, and now I got a plan for some other kids. Life going by in the rear view. Hold on to the word if it's near you. Church asking me if I can volunteer. I forget about the word when I'm out of here. I'd rather light wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night, don't turn the other cheek in the bar fight. Living like I never been baptized, depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled. As long as I'm running away from your arms. Bible said a man will lead his family, but I keep on chasing what's in front of me. Distracted by looking in the rear view, living in the glass and the see-through. Say a little prayer, I intend to, doing what I want instead of chasing you. I'd rather light wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night, don't turn the other cheek in the bar fight. Living like I never been baptized, depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled. I'd rather light wood by the fireside, or roll the windows down on a car ride. Staying up late up all night, don't turn the other cheek at a bar fight. Living like I never been baptized, depending on grace, oh is that right? And all my ropes they get so tangled. I've been running away from your arms. Love is patient, so please be patient. When I don't listen, then I learn my lesson. Love does not envy, so don't get antsy. But it's pulling us to different places. Cause they want me on the east side, and they want me on the west side. But I wanna be on his side, I just gotta be on his side. But they put me on the west side, and they want me on the east side. I just wanna be on his side, I just gotta be on his side. Lord, grant more wisdom, grant more wisdom. Love's not jealous, but I can't help it. And if love rejoices truth, then I'm gon' tell it. Love's not reckless, don't let it wreck you. When you're all in your head and the situation's just when you love, you believe all things. Love, it bears all things. Love, it hopes all things. When you love, you endure all things. Unless they want me on the east side, and when they want me on the west side, I just gotta be on his side. I just wanna be on his side. Cause when they want me on the west side, and when they want me on the east side, I just wanna be on his side. I just gotta be on his side, his side. Grant more wisdom. Cause how many times do I forgive? Hey, it's the pressure that makes me isolate. Hey, 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 it was you that I prayed for, now it's you that I ignore. And no, that's not okay. When they put me on the west side, and they put me on the east side, I just wanna be on his side. I just gotta be on his side. When they pull me from the west side, and they pull me to the east side, I just gotta be on his side. I'm just gonna be on his side.
That man just gon' sin again. Then you go back on the internet. Then you gon' post some brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. That man just gon' sin again. Then you gon' act all innocent. But you gon' post some brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Alright, wait, I keep a stick like Moses. It don't turn to a snake, but it's loaded. Devil try to dunk on me. Jesus hit the block like Jokic, and he spoke all in parables. Took a minute to decode it, just couldn't see in the ocean. Church had a sign and it's open, so I walked in, found my faith again. Had to stop listening to Eminem. How you gonna change and you stay the same? Say you Iran and Afghanistan. Independence Day, I'm a minute man. I was city boys, I'm a city man. Now look back, that's silly man. They had a brotherhood like Peter Pan. That man just gon' sin again. Then you go back on the internet. Then you gon' post some praying hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. That man just gon' sin again. Then you gon' act all innocent. Brand new tat in his brain hands. I ain't no saint, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. If you gon' post it, I'm like, what's the point? We gotta stop playing with God.
Your grace is what I needed. Send it, I'll receive it. No, I said this last time, but this time, Lord, I mean it. You left behind the Holy Spirit guiding us is true. You bought me for a price and now I belong to you. Yes, I belong to you. Reading the sign is the wrong way. I found salvation a long way. Scrolling on Instagram. How many hours I sin again? Maybe be faithful like Abraham. Ask me your name is the great I am. Praying that I'll never sin again.
Bad man just gon' sin again. Then you go back on the internet. Then you gon' post some praying hands.
Pick up the phone when he's calling. You don't wanna miss your blessing. Give your life to Christ while you stalling. Gon' say it loud.
Riff, bro, I cannot hear you. Like, at all.
Okay. Mic check.
Oh,
Mic check. Are we in business?
yeah, there.
Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. Man, these technical difficulties on a live show is it's probably some of the scariest thing that could possibly happen to you. But thank you guys for hanging on and being patient as I was introducing my closest friend from college, Daniel Holland, who's going to be
Is the video
joining us
working?
on the show. Well, your video is not on yet, so I'm gonna let you sort that out. And
Oh,
yeah,
green light, so I don't know
yeah,
why
I'm,
it's not working.
yeah, you might be covering it or something, but
No,
yeah,
no, it's
just
not covered.
oh for real.
Yeah, it's not covered.
Ooh, yeah, Daniel's having
Oh,
some
it's everywhere.
technical this
Exactly. You may
the
leave and come
spirit
back.
the spirit. Yeah, go ahead, try it again, get out and come back.
All
But
right.
the spirit is clearly messing with the live show. So that's how you know we're doing something on the right side of history. But listen, today, oh, I can see him now. All right, there he is. So
Messy room. Hold up.
all
Where's my background? Oh Lord.
right, without any further ado, let me introduce Daniel Holland, my closest friend, as I was saying, from college. And so important and so happy that he's joining us on episode 101 of Locked in Christian. We have 100 videos, okay, on the channel. I don't know exactly how many episodes of the live, but we're definitely on video 101. So we are celebrating that because that's a big milestone. 100 of anything is a live. Okay, if I give you $100 right now, you'd have a lot to
It
do
is
with
a
it.
lot.
But anyway,
You
listen,
never
welcome.
given me $100.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I got you. I'll send you some right now. Listen, if it's your first time on Locked In Christian, I'm Fritchie Riff. Welcome, and you're always welcome. Like, subscribe, do the thing on the YouTube. But listen, without any further ado, because we already had so many technical difficulties, the dark spirit is trying to fight against us right now. But we know what? We're gonna persevere, and we're gonna introduce Daniel Holland. Welcome to Locked In Christian.
Yeah, what's up, guys? There we go.
Hey, I see you got your Palm Beach United shirt on.
Yes, sir. I had to have it on for the.
I don't coach
It's a
there.
little tight now, you know.
I don't coach there anymore. But you know what?
Oh, yeah. News to me.
I'm
But
gonna send you the new club. The new club
okay.
is
Works.
Impact City, baby. Impact City forever. Gene, in case you're watching, Impact City.
Oh, sorry. I can
I
change
I
now, right?
don't know where that man got that shirt from.
Whoops.
Nah, Daniel was my assistant coach when he came down to visit, obviously. So anyway, Daniel, welcome. Tell the people a little bit about yourself. We'll get into the testimony stuff a little bit later, but just a quick little intro.
Daniel Holland, married, got 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and here's one of them. She wanted to come say hey.
Oh, there she is. Welcome to the live show.
Here, you want to?
You know you're on a live show right now.
You don't want to.
Yeah, you're in a live show. It's
It's
gonna be a lot of people gonna be
live show.
looking.
You can say hi to everyone, right?
They're gonna be trying to follow you. Oh. Yeah, there again. Listen, look at that. We got the first
She said she
kid
had to get dressed up.
a lot
To be on the live show. I had her. She just took her bath, and I said, "Get in your jammies." She said, "I'm not getting on my jammies. I'm gonna have real clothes." So okay.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go do it. That's a special guest.
There you go. Look at that.
Do that.
So we got to skip all the college questions we were meant to talk about.
Yep. Well,
And
she can't hear, so.
no, I'm just kidding. But anyway, there he is, guys. Listen, this is the best intro. If that's not the best intro,
I know,
okay,
right?
where is
Have
all
your own child that you made, right?
That's amazing. Yes. So I know a little bit about that. I'm a lot newer than Daniel on being a parent, but we're also going to talk about that a little bit later. But more importantly, we're going to talk about Christian music because Daniel and I are not just connected by blood. Okay, we are clearly connected by the music, and Daniel. First of all, I'm going to get to the story of how I met Daniel in college. And
I want to know your version, but I have a version of how we met. and
Hey,
that was good.
my version was facts. Okay, I don't know what your version is gonna be, but listen, we were in the trenches. We recorded a lot of music. We've been doing CHH before it blew up into this. Okay, we
Yeah.
were in the early days of CHH. There were some rough days, but we've seen the light and the industry has grown. And I have a lot of facts and all this cool stuff to share. But more importantly, guys, if there's a guest on Locked In Christians, they're gonna go through Locked In trivia.
Oh
And
boy.
yeah, we're gonna get into a little Bible trivia, and then we're gonna send the results to Daniel's pastor because we just like to make sure he knows that his disciples are out here making disciples. So listen, well, we're gonna
Oh,
get
you
into
want to
that a little
hear?
bit later, but let's start from the beginning, guys, and because I don't think I've had anyone from college yet. Okay, I don't think I've had anyone personally that deep. I had my cousin Mice on here, but we didn't go to school together. So anyway, Daniel, why don't you give your version of the story first of how we
Oh,
met
no, let's do
at
it
the
at the
yeah.
same time and see if it matches up.
Nah, you go first. I want to hear this.
Oh, all right.
This is gonna be
Well,
good. Here you go.
this was my, I guess it was your freshman year, right? I
Yeah.
believe it was your
Yeah.
freshman year. I had already gone to like community college, but then they put me in the freshman dorm, which I was at first I was like, what? I'm not a freshman. What is this? But it worked out because we met. But
Mm-hmm.
from my recollection, uh, Riff came up to me and was like, "Yo, you want to do a Bible study?" Like that is like the first thing that I can recall him ever speaking and saying to me like, "Hey, you want to do a Bible study?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's go." Like, that's like what I can remember. Like, let's do it, Like, and then it was just from that point on,
Mm.
friends from then on, and brothers and family, just progressed, and
Wow.
that's my recollection at least. I don't know what yours was, but
That was good. I think I do remember inviting you to that. So I think it was spring semester
yes, yeah.
2011.
I
Had to
think
be
so.
20. Yeah, had to be 2011
It
because
just turned. Yeah, I was gonna say
I
2010,
started.
but no, 2011 is when that spring
Okay.
semester, right? Yeah.
This is how I remember it. I got back on campus from Charlotte. I drove back in from Charlotte. Got to campus, parked somewhere illegally, I'm sure, and then pretty sure I got a ticket that
Yeah.
same day. Got into the dorms. I'm like, I don't know what I was looking for, but I know my roommate wasn't in yet, so I'm going around to like say what's up to all the guys because obviously by December, whoever you're living with in your dorms, you've already made friends with.
You knew, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then there's always like one or two weird individuals that you still haven't spoken to. But so I looked down and I honestly don't even remember the invitation part, but I
Oh,
just
that's the
I
part I
opened.
remember the most, right?
I opened my door. Maybe I
Uh,
was coming out of the bathroom. I looked to the right. I was like, man, I have not seen this guy. This must be a
yeah.
new guy. And if you know me, I'm super outgoing. I'll go talk to anybody on any place on earth. So I go obviously introduce myself, and Daniel's super outgoing too. So we just kind of like, oh, what's going on, bro? And I think there go the invite, and then from that point on, I'm pretty sure we hung out uh, probably
Just
every
about
day.
every day. Yeah. Every day.
Yeah, probably every day for the rest of the time. And I think I ended up transferring that summer. I might have transferred to no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Was
did
it Texas?
transfer.
Yeah.
Yes, I transferred. So Daniel and I became friends second semester of freshman year, and then I transferred school because I was playing soccer still at the time, and I transferred to a school in Texas and for fall semester. And then I came back. The whole time
Mm,
Daniel and I were still chopping it up. I'm still
yeah.
like writing songs and stuff, making beats, and then I came back, and then we really went into it. Right? We were recording songs on the weekends and other weekend activities were involved too. But
Yep.
we
Right.
primarily recorded a lot of songs. I mean, everywhere. We'd go because Daniel also lived pretty close to where I live back in Charlotte. He lives in Gastonia, and at the time,
yeah.
yeah, at the time. So we on the drive home. I think we probably ride home. And then he stopped by the house. We record. He eat some food. My mom always cook for
Oh,
us.
dude, she had to cook extra because of me once I started eating that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then
Oh.
so yeah. So we're recording music. We are at the time we didn't know like Christian music was even popping off. At the time, it was only like what Lecrae, KB,
Yep.
and other
Bizzle.
yeah. Was Bizzle and yeah, there's a Flame, there's a bunch of other guys, but it wasn't
Right.
like what it
It
is
wasn't
now.
the same it is.
Where
Oh gosh, no.
Right.
Oh man.
like mainstream artists like entering the Christian music
What, Tori
sphere.
Kelly now? What, that was wild to hear about that. I was like,
Wow, yeah, Tori Kelly
Right.
was in there for a little bit. Who else entered? Kanye West. Who else did I
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, anyway,
so
that's
our
come to us.
that's our intro. Okay, so we met, and then immediately when you're like when you have two things in common, right? And our biggest thing in common was our faith and just being Christians at a very liberal school. Right.
Oh, yeah. Like,
the UNC school system is super,
and Greensboro in itself. Woo.
super liberal. So just being Christian in that environment was already hard, even though there's a lot of churches in Greensboro. And my uncle's church was
I was
one
gonna
of the
say
ones
your
that,
uncle, yeah.
Yep.
We've
we
been
went
there
to.
many times.
Man, what? That's
Many
crazy.
times.
The memory lanes that we can go into, but more importantly, Daniel, when we come back from our first few questions of Bible trivia, which is coming up, I got a new jingle. Okay, I got a new jingle for Bible trivia, and let me see if I can get it going right now. Because
was it that stuff you were bumping at the beginning? Because that's some new stuff I hadn't heard yet.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's go. I'm gonna have a little video for it.
Oh, I knew when that hit. Oh, you want to hear? You can turn it.
All right, Daniel, here we go. I think
Ellington's gonna help me. He's gonna help me.
All right, good. These questions are gonna be these questions.
You gotta put it on easy since she's gonna help.
No, it's definitely gonna be on hard. It's definitely going on hard, dude. You've been Christian. You've been Christian for too long.
No.
You've been Christian for way too long. We gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go hard. When you've been Christian for at least 5 years or more, you can't get the easy.
On hard, okay.
Yeah, you can't get the easy if you've been Christian that long. All right, here we go. Here you go, Daniel. First question of the Bible trivia. Who was the king of Babylon who conquered Jerusalem and destroyed the first temple?
Ooh. Do I get to click? No clicks. It's just
Nah, you just gotta pick.
The first temple. For some reason, I want to say Cyrus, but
Final answer, bro. All right, chat, help him out.
That's a hard one, man. I just was reading about that too.
You can get help from the chat. Chat, help him out. Oh, my boy TJ in the house. Big shout out, TJ in the house.
TJ, what's up, man?
All right, Daniel, come on. What is it? Final answer.
Oh, everybody said help. Oh God! I told you I was just with. Why not?
All right, here we go.
Oh, it was Nebuchadnezzar with Daniel. Okay.
Bro,
I was close.
The Matrix could have helped you with that one. All right.
Come on.
All right, here we go. Next one. I think you're going to bounce back. Which of the following is not one of the 7 churches addressed in Revelation? Hey, This is actually kind of hard.
Oh, I know Ephesus and Corinth are there, but I'm gonna go D.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Corinth! No, come on. Oh, that's the Corinth.
All right. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back to the trivia.
Come on, help me out, girl.
We're gonna have to.
I'm counting how many you're getting wrong.
She's counting how many I'm getting wrong.
Yeah, we're.
The wrong side, this is
When you get trolled by your daughter.
All right, we're gonna have to come back to the trivia and give Daniel a chance to refresh. But while we're doing that, so Daniel, this is a good time. Why don't you just give us a little bit of your testimony, because I know you have a pretty amazing one. You went through some strong, powerful surgeries, surgical procedures. You got a big testimony, man. God's been all throughout your life, and so you get to give the people a little bit of your testimony, and just kind of, how God's been wrapped all through that, in your walk so far.
All right. Well, the surgeries he's talking about, I had brain surgery 3 times. Started whenever I was in high school.
Ooh.
Had some really bad headaches. We didn't know what was going on. Went to see the neurologist. Ended up having to see a neurosurgeon to go in and to take part of my to take part of my bone of my skull out. Stop, please. Take a bit of my skull out at the base of my skull, and they did it a little too much. They did it twice, and there was like, oh, we messed up, right? Right. Yeah, and so then I had to go to Duke, and then I saw one of the top neurosurgeons in the country, and that was definitely God's hand, because he did the first surgery he had ever done using cranioplasty. So I was kind of like a case study for him.
Wow.
He was one of the top neurosurgeons in the country. He had never done what he did for me. And so to have never done that, and I'm sitting here today, let's see, how many years now? 15, 20 years later, something like that. Like, that's a testament of God in itself, But they got me right with my head, and then the devil doesn't play, so guess what? I ended up having something else that arose from the surgeries. I had it down to my spinal cord, and then they fixed that. And again, I didn't have to really learn how to walk and talk again, but which is I'm thankful for. But it was a sense of that, like I wasn't able to move. I wasn't able to move like my neck, head, anything like that. And as you can see, I'm fully functioning, and I played football. I wrestled, and I could have been paralyzed and would have never known the reasoning. And then we found that stuff out. So that in of itself is a blessing, like I could be in a wheelchair or not alive, and that's something to be grateful for. And that it wasn't by my hands. There's nothing that I could have done, because that's way out of my control. But he set me with the right people at the right time, and that's at least part of my story.
Dude, that's powerful, man. That's powerful, dude. That story gets me every time, dude. Like when I met Daniel, I was like, man, I didn't even notice it.
Big old
scarf. I didn't even notice it
all the way down to my neck, man.
For a while, because you had hair covering it, and I didn't notice it for a while. It wasn't until he got a haircut one day, and I was like, "Oh, bro, you got a little," and he was like, "Yeah, bro." He was just like nonchalant. Yeah, man, I had brain surgery. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's kind of how it
I
is.
said, what?
Take that approach, right? Like
Hey,
it's just part of my life. It doesn't define me and that kind of thing, you know, like
dude, it's
something that I had to deal with and make it through. What's up, sweetheart?
yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Just like I don't know too many people personally in my own life that had brain surgery, right? Let alone multiple
Yeah,
brain
right.
surgeries, right? It's like you just don't know, anyone that is in that realm. So it's amazing how God has, just been there throughout the entire, the complications. And you can imagine being in high school and having so many questions of what's going on. Like, it's like
Missing weeks of school,
all
like oh man, yeah,
all types of
and having to
just
make it
things.
through that.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
you probably ate a lot of hospital food. I know that.
Yeah, yeah. I
that
don't want to eat anymore of that
that nasty
stuff.
cup of what's that dessert?
Jello,
What's that dessert they give you? They give you options like
uh,
that. It's like that Jello
what is some
or
kind of pudding?
no, what is that like? It's like a fruit thingy. It's like a frozen
Mm.
fruit. Like, you
Oh
know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. If you've
Yeah,
been to the hospital,
I know what you're talking about.
that
I don't know what they call
that
that, but
nasty. We used to have it in school too. I can remember we had it in school, but it came in like a little paper little thingy. But it's like I
similar to
just
that ice cream that's like that
oh
too, where you pull the top off and
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I know you ate a lot, dude. You've been to them hospitals,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Oh my
Many a
gosh.
hospital stay.
That's amazing. How many people do you guys know out there in the audience that's had multiple brain surgeries? You just don't. It's really rare, and it just tells you. It speaks to Daniel's testimony. I mean, it just like it shakes me every time. It's just such a great story, man. Um,
Mhm.
but as far as like how that propelled you to your walk, would you say like the longer time gone on, you kind of moved on from it, like you don't really think about it every day anymore, and it's
Oh
not.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean that was. I mean, you as a reflection, right? Like you
Hmm.
can see God's hand and direction of people, like I said, around me and whatnot, and this kind of the strength that it took for me to to recover to realize like like I said, I could have been dead, I could have been paralyzed, and just
Right.
the gratefulness that I have for the life that he's given me, man. It's uh it's inspiring, and
Mm,
it's just this self-reflection in it, like
yeah.
oh my gosh, where you just look back and say I could have been here but I'm not,
Mm,
and
that's
the growth from that too, like
I think you have an amazing story you can package together there, man. Like a lot of people, and I know there's probably a lot of people that have gone through the surgeries that probably feel alone, or you feel like I can't even talk to anybody. There's probably some
like
people that
why
had.
did this happen to me kind of feelings, right?
Right. And they might not have been
Yeah.
like, they might not have gotten out of it. Like, they might have lost a function, a body part or something when they got out of it. And they're probably feeling pretty down. So I know your story would be super inspiring. So this is why it's so important for us to continue making disciples that make disciples, because that's really what the Great Commission of Matthew 28 tells us
Uh-huh.
that we're supposed to
28:19,
do.
right?
That's it, right? We're
Mhm.
supposed to continually go out and do this. So, and I think you have an amazing story there. But let's transition a little bit into the music aspect, because I think that's something that we had in common almost instantly when we started talking
Oh,
about it.
yes.
It's like, and I was like, yo, come check this out. I was like, Daniel, come check out this music I've been making. And Lord knows, like now that I listen to the music that we were making back then, like knowing what I
Woo!
know now from
You
quality,
would have done a few
I'm
different
like,
things.
how did I introduce this to Daniel and he stayed friends with me?
Oh, yeah.
I would have been
Hey,
like, bro, what is this trash? I'll see you later.
it's a whole lot different now, though, You think
Bro,
about it.
it was
Just
so
the expectations are different, the
yeah.
technology is different,
Oh my gosh.
but
Like
the skill, that
mhm.
kinda thing. But that
Did
also goes back to growth as well, like, you're an infant Christian versus a mature Christian, right? Like,
yeah. Did you
you
did
gotta
you
start
always
somewhere.
feel Did you always feel that motivation to like, oh man, if I get an opportunity to like record music, I'm gonna do it? And then all of a sudden you run into this crazy African running around the dorms, like making beats and recording with just anybody that wants to record. like, did
Honestly,
you have those thoughts, or it's kind of like, oh wait, this is an opportunity? Like, how did you just
I feel
fall
like
right
it
into
was
that?
more of a seize the moment type of thing. I don't know if that was something I ever really considered getting into. It
Mm.
actually led me to more writing,
Mm.
more music, creation.
You bought a
Uh,
guitar?
I did, yes. Bought a guitar. Now I have a guitar, a piano, a cajon. Like the kids
No.
got them.
Hmm.
Like I don't play
Ah,
them great, but like hey,
hey,
I
listen, me
enjoy
neither,
it. And,
baby.
it is what
Just
just
get
just
through it.
enjoy it, and you make a joyful noise, right? Isn't that what
Mm,
the Lord says?
amen.
Make a joyful noise for Him,
You know,
right, Ellington?
speaking of not playing
I don't know
instruments
what you're
great,
talking about.
I haven't played piano like seriously in a very long time. And we were just invited. Well, my wife was just invited to sing at a birthday, someone's 75th. Oh my gosh, I
Ooh.
better not have been messing this up. I think it was a 75th birthday party, but
Hopefully, it's not a surprise. Now
I
everybody
hope it.
knows.
I hope it was no, no. It's already
Gotta
happened.
be okay,
It's
okay.
already happened. But
Woo.
yeah. So we were invited. I mean, there was like almost 100 people in there. It was a nice, fancy ballroom. I mean, it's catered. Everything is catered to the T. The music was catered. Matter of fact, the DJ and the performers was like this half band. It's like a half DJ and half like people actually standing there, but no instruments. It was really weird. Just a
Mm,
drummer. I've never seen this before, but it's a new thing, by the way. You're gonna start seeing it more
okay.
often. But so this this ballroom is set
Oh,
up.
please.
It's fancy. I mean, we're having hors d'oeuvres coming by. Someone's going, "Oh, monsieur," and I'm like, uh, I'm like, yeah, let me see that. Yeah, no, thank you, thank you,
That
thank you. You know
sounds
what I
like
mean?
the wedding
Like,
feast, doesn't
yeah.
it?
I mean,
You
everything
know what I
got,
mean?
you get valeted. I was like, man, this is crazy. And then my wife's invited me. She's like, hey, Riff, can you play piano? And this, I was like, huh?
Way to just
I'm
throw me
like,
on it, right?
I'm like,
Oh,
me
me?
piano for all these people. This probably like my
Oh,
my biggest fear, okay, as a musician, is playing an instrument where there's like an expert in the crowd. You know what I mean? And
oh, yeah.
and when you're in
Yeah,
this like environment where it's like a wealthier setup, everyone's super classy, everyone's the upper echelon. I know there's a piano lady in there. You know what I mean?
so
There's
you gotta sit
somebody
up, like,
that
in
had
your good
piano
posture.
and and they're just like mm,
Mm.
basic chord playing. So and the problem is my wife's like keyboard is like from 1938 and it's got broken keys, so I'm just not even like confident in trying to like do anything like you know what I mean, trying to like do anything fancy. So I'm literally just playing chords,
Mm.
and her voice, thank God, is angelic, and it just took over the whole. And I hope no one was paying attention to what I was doing. But thank God we also had Matthew, who's in the chat. I think he's in the chat. Matthew was playing guitar and kind of
Uh-huh.
covered up some of that piano. But I'm just saying when you're learning music, right? It's like when you first master and then like you're playing it. It's fine to play it in front of people that don't play guitar, piano. They don't know how good anything is. But when there's an
Mhm.
expert, when
Yeah,
there's
then
an
you feel
expert.
real small.
Oh gosh, I'm like, man,
For
I
sure.
know they're judging this. I don't even want to make eye contact. I looked down the whole time while I was playing. But anyway, so that's kind of how I started. Just cranking out beats, having my brothers rap on it. People from other Christian believers from school, from church, they'll come by and we'll just record random stuff. And
Where?
I kept doing this. This was in high school. Yeah, my mom's closet, all over the
The
place.
closet.
Anywhere where I can find a closed space where there's no sound is just whatever. You know it. So I kept going, and then I get to college, and I'm like, man, looking for people to work with because that's you just you can't do this Christian walk alone, especially when you're doing music. So then I ran to Daniel, and he was just down for anything. He was like, yeah, I'll record. Yeah, I'll sing that part. And so,
Okay.
and thank God at that time we had introduced to this amazing software called AutoTune, and it's something that I had to use. But Daniel didn't need as much because he could actually carry a tune, so I only had to put a little bit. But sometimes some songs I cranked it up a little too much in the mix. And we all sounded like T-Pain from us every song. Matter of fact, I was trying to find some of these songs so I can. It's like I just
you
didn't
don't have them, huh?
I have them. I have them.
I
But
thought you're gonna play them or what?
I didn't have enough time. You know, the kids thing. I had to play with my son for a little bit, and after work, it was just like so much going on. But we're gonna have another episode. You're gonna come on again, and then we're gonna get the deep down. But before we get into some talk Christian music, Christian hip hop, what do you listen to? What's everybody listen to? How to switch to that music, country gospel, all types of stuff I got going on. We're gonna do another round of Bible trivia. All right, chat.
I'm 0 for 2 right now.
Please, please,
chat, help this man, please.
Chat, please.
Can I call a friend?
Yeah, where are we? All right, here we go.
On the way.
Let's move on to the next question. All right, here we go. Next question, Daniel. Chat, please. Come in and swoop in and help this man. All right, which minor prophet, Daniel, is known for his vision of the 4 horses?
Oh, that's the 4 horses of the apocalypse?
I don't know, bro.
Ah, come on.
That's between you and the Lord.
Can you say hi to the wife?
Oh, there she is. Miranda, you're live. You're on live right now.
Live.
Mimi only.
Daniel got the whole family out.
The whole fam's come out.
They thought it was just a Zoom call. It's a live.
Know, right?
It's a live show, Daniel. Tighten up. No, I'm just kidding.
That question is that still
That was
another one, or
TJ.
is that still TJ?
Yeah, I just had to give him a quick.
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
All right, what do you got? What do you got? Which minor prophet, Daniel?
I didn't even know you called.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
yeah.
He's in trouble live on.
I know, right?
How's he in trouble live on the show right now? That's amazing.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Me too.
God. It stays that way, right?
Me too. I'm in trouble right now. For this shave, baby.
That's why I had to keep mine drawn out. And if I ever shave it, I'm getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Lord, you got these things so hard. Man.
Come on, bro. Just pick one, bro. It's multiple choice.
Okay. Amos.
All right.
I knew it was that one. I knew it was that one. I can hardly see the name.
Listen, I know this will be comforting to you to know that the average score is very low. So
yeah, I'm aware.
All right, here we go. 2 more. Let's do one more. See if we can bounce back.
That's easy.
What was the name of the place where Jesus was crucified? Go.
That's C, isn't it?
I'm not telling you.
I can't even say it. Gethsemane.
You sure?
Yeah. It's either that or B. What? Oh, what? I had never heard of that name ever.
Chat, where y'all at? Chat, why would y'all leave my man's hanging like that, chat? Chat, I'm blaming this one on you.
Now that I read that word the right way in my head. Oh,
chat,
no.
Chat, I'm blaming this on you guys, chat.
Oh, I did know that. That's so bad.
All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more. We're gonna bounce back. Here we go. All right, who is the father of Methuselah, the longest living person mentioned in the Bible?
I want to say my initial thing was Enoch.
All right, don't question anymore. There we go.
Oh,
That's it. He's in there, baby. He's in there, baby. Big shout out to chat. All right, here we go. Hey, listen, we'll take a break off the quiz so we can cool down.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, them questions.
I cannot believe I knew that one too.
Hey, them questions is hard, man. All right, so let's get in a little, because I've been in the music industry now. Now I'm like hardcore in it, because if you guys listen to the album, by the way, Matadi out in all platforms, and if you listen to the album, I have a song on there called Hoops, featuring a signed artist that's in the, he's more mainstream than me. But one of my favorite Christian rappers, Zay Hill, he's on one of my tracks. So I'm officially official now. Okay. We are out there in the ether. So every time somebody purchases, a song or an album or listens to a song, like, we're contributing to the Christian music industry, even though I'm not making, trust me, it's like pennies, but it's still contributing to it. But I was wondering, what is the numbers? What is Christian hip hop actually doing these days? So what's the growth like? And this is actually kind of interesting because the metrics are a little bit skewed, because there was this one artist that was very big in the mainstream industry. He's still pretty big by all standards, but a lot of people say he lost his mind and yada yada yada. But he entered the Christian music industry and skewed a lot of these graphs. So you're still going to see him here. And it kind of makes sense that we are in this situation for the numbers, but it's very interesting. So, um, this is one of the fastest growing music genres. And I think this ended up as a fact because of the main street artists that were coming in and bringing these ginormous numbers. I mean, that Kanye West album probably had the most listens to any. I don't know what's another Christian hip hop artist like
Not big as
Lecrae.
him.
Yeah, like who would top those numbers, right, against Kanye West? So and there's a significant growth through streaming. And I know there's a lot of new artists that I'm a big fan of, like No Big Deal. I mentioned Zay Hill earlier. There's this guy named Abel. That these guys are super amazing, and so there's a lot of Christian artists. But check this out. This is in a way. But in 2024, it grew by almost 9%, and that's more than overall the music industry, and it was the fourth fastest growing, which is not, it's not saying much. But US listeners spend 19% more time listening to Christian and gospel music compared to any other year, which is crazy to think about. And then on Spotify there was a 60% growth. So that's not bad on Spotify, which is, I mean, it's pretty friendly to I would
All
say,
types. Huh?
yeah, to mainstream. But the thing, this is where I wanted to kind of talk about a little bit more, because Daniel, you and I almost invented a new genre. I mean, I don't think I don't think we participated in how all genres go, because even my wife always wonders what kind of beats I end up making, because they never really stick to a genre.
It's somewhat,
they're, they're
it,
just in there, they're just in their own space somewhere. And I've always been that way when it comes to music, because I'm like, I don't like making what's already out. And it felt kind of it felt out of place back then, 2010, 11, 12, when we were doing this, because not a lot of people were
was,
experimenting.
right?
Yeah, right. It wasn't popular to experiment with the music, right? So what would you call the kind of genre we were making, Daniel? I'm curious.
What, from what's on the screen or just in
No,
general?
from like what we were making compared to the options we were seeing, like contemporary, gospel, CHH, and worship. Like, where would you classify what we were making back in like 2011, 12?
I mean, the closest thing would have been CHH. I feel like
Right.
closest, but I don't even think it was that either. It was a mix of contemporary hip hop.
Right. I would even say like pop, for
Well, yeah,
lack of, I think we were making more pop Christian music. Now, here's the controversy here. Can we have a pop genre for Christian music industry?
why not?
That's what I've been saying. I mean, cat Riff, let me see those calves. Wow, that's not even how you spell plural of calf, is it? Isn't it calf?
No, yeah, it's Cavs with a V.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew I was crazy. Whoever wrote that must be at home. Yeah, the chat gets wild because I think I know. I don't know who that person specifically is, but I know they probably go to the church because a lot of the high school boys at the high school ministry at the church be roasting me for some fun reason. But anyway,
Mm.
big shout out.
Not the ankles though.
Big shout out. Yeah, yeah, not the ankles.
Not that.
But but I think it's frowned upon to say, pop music in the Christian industry, but why should we be stuck to one genre? Like personally, like I tell my wife all the time, she's all, she's more like oh, like just straight worship music, like
Gospel
a
worship,
hill
yeah.
song, not even gospel, like the
Oh, okay.
like
I
praise,
figure
like
from
a
way
Kirk
oh, yeah, yeah,
Franklin
yeah.
type, like not
No,
like
not that. No,
she's
no.
like she's like straight up like Hillsong, Chris Tomlin,
Okay.
like all
Yeah,
these
yeah.
like Lauren Daigle is one of her. I think we're gonna see her. She's on one of these. Um,
No.
so you're gonna show them or what? Oh my gosh, y'all, bro, chill. No calves will be shown. All right, I'm not showing calves on this live stream. Okay, if we get 100 people on this live stream, I will show some calves. All right. But
You
anyway,
have
so
200. You have 200 followers or something like that.
oh, we
Viewers,
do,
right?
we do. Yeah, we're
So
growing.
if they're
We're
all on there, man.
we're growing. Yeah, if 100 gets
Show
on,
up, right? Show
these
up.
calves are coming out. I already told them that. But anyway, the point I was making is that my I enjoy music in a lot of fashions, right? And I think if you're making music, if it's edifying and if it's something that someone can listen
Glorifying,
to,
yeah.
right, it's glorifying to God, and it's something that everyone can listen to, you don't have to play it in secret or whatever, like because a lot of the teens will play whatever music they want in secret because it has swear words in it, has whatever artist that you're not really supposed to listen to, but they do it anyway. And I'm like, well, why not just switch over to music that's edifying and you can just listen to it anywhere. So it's just interesting that this is the genres we get: contemporary, gospel, Christian, hip hop, and worship. But I feel like there's more, and I think more are coming out by the day.
Being made, especially by you in that country album.
Country gospel, baby. Country
Oh, yeah.
gospel is on the way. Did y'all did y'all hear? If you listen to the wait music before the live starts, you're gonna get a whole country experience. All right. So artist rankings, and this is where I told you guys the data is a little bit skewed because of Kanye West entering the Christian music industry. So you can see he's a top artist in Christian, but is he?
I mean, me
Is he?
personally.
I mean, this research was just based on pure numbers. Okay, it was just numbers. Is he?
What's the chat say? What's the chat?
What's chat?
Nobody's saying anything but some triceps and some
Yeah, they're
calves.
just talking triceps and their chat. Is Kanye West still? Yeah, it's gonna be a hard no for all the ladies watching. Kanye West still the leader. Still a top artist. Let's say top artist in Christian music industry. Okay, let's see. Let's see what chat says. Chat. All right, here we go. So while chat gets on that, there's other artists on there like Lauren Daigle, and she has her fair share of some controversy as well. So does Elevation Worship. I don't know about Casting Crowns, but we all know about Kanye West, and also historically it was Mercy Me and Chris Tomlin that used to really Third Day. They drove the industry, right? What are some other ones you remember?
I threw one out there. What?
Chat says, heck no.
Oh, okay. I don't know what he was talking about.
Bro is never going. Rigby, you gonna be the bouncer out there or what?
Giving our prayers.
We keep him. We
That's the
became that.
archangel, my friend.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Rick. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
if he's not top, but the numbers are skewed for sure. But I do remember, the industry was driven by Chris
You got
Tomlin.
casting crowns.
What's the one guy? What's the one guy that had the "Turn back, right into your arms, right where I belong? Where would I be without you? I'd be packing my bag." What's his name? My wife loves it. My wife went to a
You
concert
would know, yeah.
of his.
I know
But
that.
anyway, but
You
yeah,
probably say it and I would know it. I was like,
but look at when it comes to worship,
Breathe. Yep.
yeah, obviously Elevation, Hillsong, Chris Tomlin, all of these. I don't know about Chris Tomlin, but I know Elevation and Hillsong. They have some controversy attached to their worship and the music making process and theology, all that stuff. So it's not so we're not just skipping by that. We recognize those. And contemporary, you got Lauren Daigle, Need to Breathe. I don't know who that is. Torrin Wells. You've heard of Torrin Wells? Have you heard of Lauren Daigle at all?
Oh yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but she's
Torrin Wells. The name, I don't know.
interesting.
I'm-
I love how gospel is just Kirk Franklin, like there's not
Yeah.
anymore. But his numbers are just so big. His numbers are so big that it's just him. Uh, and then we got the hip hop. Obviously, we know Lecrae and NF. This
F,
guy,
yeah, and
yeah.
something else.
I didn't know much about NF for a little bit, and I just like heard a couple of songs, and I was like, wow, okay, this guy's definitely.
He's big in also the mental health
Okay.
aspect as well.
Okay. I did not. Yeah, he cranks out some tracks for sure.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
good albums.
He's like compared to Eminem on the Christian side,
Wow. Okay.
even though he doesn't want to be, but that's a lot of people will compare him to that guy.
Mm.
And just his delivery, his flow, and things like that. Natalie Grant, that's one.
Natalie Grant.
Yes.
There's another one too.
Amy Grant.
Amy something.
Francesca Battistelli.
Yes. Okay.
Um,
naming all the New Life artists.
right. I was just
New
I
Life.
had to do a
New
little
Life
search.
91.
Like, oh yeah, there we go.
Hey, you know what used to get me really riled up back then? It was like I was thinking about how do you get on New Life 91.9 because I was hearing like all these artists, and I'm like, man, how come they never just drop a Lecrae song on New Life? Like, is he not Christian? But then there's like
his podcast, right?
yes, there's a giant, there's been a giant rift between the church and hip hop because of the hip hop culture, and it's not been as accepted as the other forms of music that are openly invited at the church. You know what I mean? If you're a Lauren Daigle, any church would be like, oh yeah, please come sing worship at our, your Hillsong, no problem. But if you're Lecrae, problem. So it's like, oh, it's like, you're rapping. Yeah, not the same, buddy. Not the same. So I think I guess the stigma around hip hop culture has also infiltrated into the Christian music industry, which I think is weird. What do you think? What do you think about that?
Right. Yeah. Andy Mineo also.
Mm-hmm.
He came up with Lecrae through the 116.
I think just recently left.
But I was gonna say that's exactly what I was about to say. He left and went on out to be on his own, and his new album is something else. Neverland 2, I believe it's what it's called.
I haven't not heard it. I just recently heard the Lecrae Reconstruction album.
Reconstruction, yeah.
And
I haven't listened to it yet, but
it's interesting. I'm gonna do a video review on it. That's gonna be on the channel, so you guys, tune in for that later because it's
just released. Not like this
past
Monday.
Weekend. I think it was this past weekend. Yeah, Friday. But and like thinking about all these artists and how it's calculated, I was looking at so who's listening to majority of Christian music, and I was quite surprised that it's Gen X. Absolute carrying, but it's mostly female. I'm not shocked by that part though, right? Like the fact that because guys,
The hip
guys,
hop or just Christian music in general?
I think this is the for the industry. So
Okay,
Christian
okay, okay.
music, yeah, because
Got you.
hip hop obviously is going to be more male, but I think
Right.
there was a stigma against Christian hip hop even back then when Craig was doing it because they were like, "Oh, you're just going to talk about Jesus and blah blah blah." It's boring. Like they don't think there's like methodology to it. They don't think there is lyricism to it. It's like
Right.
it's the same thing, but it's just we're not
Just
talking
different
about guns,
different expressions,
violence.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about, clubs and women and outfits that, like we're not talking about none of that drugs and gang violence. Like it's positive, edifying music, but it's still kind of hard though. Like there's some real hard Christian hip hop out there, but I'm quite surprised that
Some
it's Gen
truth to it
X.
too, you
Yeah.
know?
Are you surprised that it's
Gen X?
60% female?
No. No.
Mm.
60% no. But I am surprised a little bit of the millennials.
Yeah, why aren't more
Where's the
guys
drop off? What's happening with this drop off here?
Why aren't more guys listening to Christian music? That's really that just drives me. It's where my heart kind of goes immediately. I'm like, man, like we listen to such bad music, and I used to be in that camp. Like I was a huge Money Man fan, and my wife can attest to this because I listen to this rapper, and I tell the kids at the high school this when I'm like, we're talking about how I avoid all like mainstream music now, but it's like
Secular music.
yeah, secular music. I'm like, I was telling them I was listening to this rapper, Money Man, and I even got like my wife. I showed my wife. I was like, "Oh, let's check this out, Money Man." She's like, "Oh," like she's like liking it, and then like she introduces it to her cousin.
Oh,
Her
no.
cousin's liking it. It was like,
Oh,
"Oh
no.
yeah, Money Man." I'm like, "Yeah," and then no disrespect to Money Man, talented artist, but I just heard him in one song. I was sitting there listening to it one day, and he said, "My shooters are satanic." But he
Oh,
said it like real fast, it's like rapping, it was flowing. It's like shooters. I couldn't really pick it up, and I was like, and I heard it slowly, and I was like, whoa, shooters satanic. I was like, no way he said that. Let me go look this up. He really said shooters are satanic. What does that even mean? And I'm like, oh, he did. And it was that day the conviction hit me. And immediately I was like, man, like if you're listening to this stuff every day, and I was listening to him pretty often. Every time you get in the car, you're like, let me pop in some
song.
music. Yeah. And I'm like, Money Man for sure. And the moment I heard that, it's like the conviction hit me because I'm like, man, the more you listen to that, the more you're going to start participating in
It
whatever.
reads into your life. Yes.
Whatever. Have you had a moment like that when you're listening to mainstream?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I've done the same thing pretty much. Like I switched to, you know, either like meditation music, like soft, and just calming stuff,
Mm,
uh, with no words, kind of things,
yeah, just instrumental.
versus things that have these lyrics that can really get into your head, and it can
Mm,
affect you because your brain honestly will store that information, and then it'll come back, and then whatever you put in will come out of your mouth, right? Isn't that what the
mm,
Bible says? So you're putting in things that are good and clean and healthy for you, what's going to come out? And I'm not going to say that I've always done that, and
right.
we all have our past, but when you take that stance and change, and you do it for the better, then that's what's going to start coming out, and it'll be evident in your life.
Mm.
So
You couldn't have said it better, my friend. I mean, it's dead serious. Like we don't even think about it. You could be listening to it right now, like whatever song you're listening to. You might not think it's affecting you, but it's just slowly embedding itself. And
and
these things
sometimes
take
you
a
don't
lot of
even, like
time.
you said, you don't even know the words that they're even saying, but your brain will catch it
Mm,
subconsciously.
mm.
'Cause,
And
yeah.
I thought about, I was like, why couldn't I catch that the first time? Is because of the auto tune, which is actually kind of funny. Like the auto tune is just like you don't really, you're not catching the lyrics, but they could be saying all types of stuff. I mean, this thing is like, it's like
And then
speaking
with multiple
curses.
languages.
Right.
Ones you don't understand. It's like, oh, I like that beat. Let's just bump. And like, wait a second. What
Oh,
did they say? Like, I don't even know. I
yeah.
don't
So
even
I'm always just urging, just if you're a Christian and you're still listening to secular music, just be careful, man. Switch when you can. Like, try to substitute. Start slowly, but I promise you're gonna find the same beats that you kind of like, the smooth. If you like Afro beats, you can find a Christian rapper in that genre today. There's that many. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cover
think.
all this in that video. Yeah.
Uh,
One of them might be here. One of them might be here. But the southern U.S. is a primary hub for accounting for 44% of the audience, which makes sense with the
that would
Bible.
not shock me at all. Yeah.
Yeah, Bible Belt makes sense. And so what that's saying is the northern part of the country is a bunch of heathens. So if you're out there in the northern part, I'm just kidding. If you're out there, so but it's getting broader and it's getting more diverse, and I think that's amazing. But Billboard been tracking some albums, and as of mid 2025, so 50% of the top 20 and 40% of the no way, really.
Oh my gosh.
This must be talking about like you because you know how Billboard has like pop and has like blah and then Christian.
This is the Hot 100.
Yeah, I don't know about that fact. That fact looks fishy.
Where,
I that
where,
fact looks fishy at
let's
best.
see, where do you get these things from? Fact
but
check.
but I think yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think it must be talking about the genre, and they're including it in the Hot 100 because it's saying 50% of the top 20 and 40% of the top 50 hits. Like it's like a weird way that's written. But ultimately, you don't have to go far to notice the growth in Christian hip hop in the music industry in general. But for me, I'm happy that it's rising, but we know that it's not going to be without its the drama, without some controversy. We recently heard about the Newsboys and Michael Tate. I don't know if you saw that story, but a lot of
Yeah.
people know who the Newsboys are, and Michael
I
Tate.
remember seeing them at what is it? What was that?
We went to a concert with the
Yeah,
Newsboys. You remember that
right.
in
Yeah.
Greensboro? Yeah, we were
Oh,
definitely in that concert, and that's where I remember Newsboys and seeing Michael Tate. I think they had on like suits or whatever. They had some
yep.
nice suits on.
Yeah.
But just all that stuff to come out, knowing that at that time, even at that time when he was, doing those concerts, like the Lord was using him on one side here, and he still had, a lot of things behind the scene. So we know the growth in music industry is going to create fame for some people. It's going to create popularity, and we already know what the world shows us about when things become popular. The pressure of being famous, the pressure. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter if you're Christian, if you're, whatever it is. Just that pressure of having that many people watching you on stage, following you. It could get to you, and the devil can introduce some things in your life. So.
As we were talking about entitlement and
Mm.
and what was that? Something else was. But anyway, that leads to humbling yourself and being the least of these.
Mm.
When you get all that fame, that's you have a certain expectation, and certain things can take over. Like you were saying, like that's one thing you have to change in that sense.
I think it's interesting that we can even get famous, right? It almost because there's an argument for how do you pursue a Christian rap career because the normal secular rap career, you're trying to get this
Build up money.
money. You're like trying to
Yeah.
get this record deal. I got to get out of the hood. Like I'll sign anything. I'll rap anything. I'll say anything that the label needs me to say. But if you're having that approach in the Christian industry, it's actually kind of it's got.
Lionel, sorry.
Oh, Lionel's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a good look if you're gonna have that approach in the Christian music industry because like okay if you're pursuing it for the money, are you pursuing it for the Lord, right? I see a lot of Christian artists on Twitter and or X, whatever they call it now. And they're like, hey, tune this, check this out, check this out, check this out. It's never really about the Lord, for some of them, even though we know, in their hearts they're doing this as a ministry. But it's like when you're communicating it, if it's sounding like the world, then you're in that danger territory, because what happens when you go trending?
So are you doing it for the Lord, or are you doing it for the followers? Are you doing it for yourself? And yeah.
It's hard. I think it's hard to tell. I'll be honest. Even for churches, like we get upset of churches that don't want to incorporate Christian hip hop, but it's really hard to tell if you're tweeting out things like that. It's like, how can a church go?
You're doing it for performance, right?
Yeah, like
even at church, right? Like,
yeah, like
are you shouting out just so that you can be heard or seen, or are you shouting out because the Spirit's making you, right? Like, but that's not our place to judge.
Well, I will say
we can keep it accountable.
I will say, we're not okay. Paul says in the Word, because we gotta always bring it back to the Word. Paul says that what is it to us to judge a non-believer, right? It's a waste of time. Essentially, what he's saying. We waste our breath like judging unbelievers. We don't need to do that. But if you're in the faith, right, there is an accountability. We can tell by the fruit. Yes. So we technically are supposed to, because we're supposed to bear each other's burdens, and it's hard to do that if you don't have that judgment, if you don't have that discernment for each other. But again, he also does close it with doing it in love. So, and I think a lot of people on X and Twitter, they do these things and there's not in love, and it's for, clickbait, rage bait, all these things, just to spark things. But I think you can do all these things with love. And most artists, I know for sure, when you're starting to that journey, you're doing it as a ministry. So
for sure. Because why would you start it? Like, why would you in that industry, in that sector, right? Like, if I'm gonna do this, you don't have to be in this sector to do it.
For real. And the crazy part is like, okay, you really want to chase money and you went to the Christian industry, bro? Like, look at the numbers. Exactly. Kanye West's numbers are still number one for a long time, until somebody can crack that. So it's like you picked the wrong industry if you want to make money. So you might as well make it about the Lord the whole time. Man, that's a good little chat. But listen, we gotta finish this quiz, this Bible.
I thought
trivia.
We were done.
You got 5 more, but we're going through the fast. This is the fast portion now. We're just gonna quick
rapid
roll it.
Fire.
We're gonna rapid fire. So all right, here we go. Here we go. We're back. It's Bible trivia, baby.
All right, I gotta get this thing wide if I can actually read. Let's go.
All right, here we go. All right, who was the high priest, Daniel, during Jesus's trial? Chat, chime in.
Help, yes. Let's phone a friend here.
Help a brother out. Chat, help a brother out. All right, who's the high priest, Daniel? Let's go. Here we go.
I'm just gonna go since chat is not popping off.
Yeah, chat's acting unusual.
I'm sticking with B's. I'm gonna stay on the B. Every answer is gonna be B.
Ooh.
Hey,
my boy's cooking. Chat, he's cooking. He's heating up. Chat, he's heating up. Oh, here we go. This one's gonna be. Hey.
Now the first one is his sister. I'm pretty sure, right?
What was the name of Moses' wife? I can confirm, because I'm not gonna lie. The first one is the sister.
That's what I thought. Now I'm stuck between Leah and Rachel. And watch it be Sephora. You know what I mean? Oh. Let's go. Chat, help a brother out. Where y'all at? Come on.
Yeah, chat got ADD, man. They're clicking on the app, bro. They're on another app.
About some calves and triceps, but then they
Chat. They
ghosted me.
switch apps, bro. They went on TikTok.
Oh my god.
It's the app world, baby.
Oh, it can't be B again, right? Oh, why did you have to pick this? I know this stuff, but I'm blank. Let's just go with D. He said no. I knew that face. He said no. I know that face.
Is that final answer? I gotta trust your final answer,
Sure.
bro. Is that final
Let's do
answer?
it. Why not?
All right.
It was C. Like I said, I knew it.
All right. Here we go. How many people were
Okay.
saved on Noah's Ark?
6.
Let's go, chat. Pull up, chat. How many people were saved on Noah's
I'm
Ark?
trying to think of how
Daniel,
many sons he-
do
he-
the math, Daniel.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to think about it. How many people also? Like, I know it was 2 of every kind of animal. We can't add all that up, right? But I feel like it was him. He had
There's a person you're not
And the-
counting. There's somebody you're not counting. Just count it out. Count it out loud,
that's what
bro.
I'm trying to.
Count it out loud.
What is that? What do you mean?
Count it out loud. The people, man. Like,
All right, we got Noah. He
Uh-huh.
got his wife,
Uh-huh.
and then he had what? 2 sons? Was it 2 sons?
Just go one at a time, man. One at a time.
Wait, come on. 8. Yeah, okay, Lionel. There you go.
Oh, are you gonna trust the chat's answer?
Why not? Yeah. Hey, they had.
I hope
hey,
I hope
help
I hope
me out,
Lionel,
yeah.
I hope Lionel didn't chat GPT this. All right, here we go. Oh,
Yeah,
Lionel
okay.
got you
I
some
was like-
points. Lionel got you some points.
Hmm.
I think it's 3 sons. 3
Appreciate it.
sons.
Is it 3 sons? Okay,
Yeah.
for some reason I was just thinking 2.
Lionel, you chat GPT this, didn't you?
I was getting there.
All right, here we
He
go.
probably did, right?
Which of Paul's letters is generally considered to be the earliest written book in the New Testament? This one's hard. I'm not even gonna front. This
D.
one's hard. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, that man was cooking.
that was a confident answer.
That
there.
man was cooking. Lionel, good job, by the way. Yeah, he didn't chat GPT
Sure.
that. Okay, good job. All right, which prophet saw the vision of the valley of dry bones?
Ooh, Jeremiah, I believe.
He said, "Don't disrespect me."
I believe that was Jeremiah. Oh, that's a
Final-
that's a pause.
final-
That's a
final
pause.
answer, bro?
Oh, I don't know.
Final answer.
It's either Ezekiel or Chat GP. Was it Chat GPS? Oh, I just literally read this the other day. I don't know why I'm not thinking.
Come on, man. Who is it? Which prophet was
You
it?
got so many prophets. Ooh, I know it's either Jeremiah or Ezekiel. Let's go Ezekiel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, he's in there.
'Cause I was in both. So I was like, oh.
Hey, here we go. All right, let's see the results. Y'all ready? Drum roll.
50-50. 50%.
Drum roll.
Thanks to Lionel.
Drum roll.
Oh, good effort. Keep learning.
Hey. Hey, listen.
Oh,
It could have been worse.
yeah,
It could have been worse. Hey, man.
yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Oh.
gosh.
It had me on that hard. That's why
Uh,
I knew it. That's why I was hesitant.
oh, gosh. Chat came
It
through
came
for you.
through. That's it.
Chat came through, bro.
Oh.
God.
That's
Oh,
so funny.
gosh, that was good. Hey, listen, that was a fun show. I always love to end it on Bible
Oh,
trivia
man.
because we always we get some random answers all the time. The average score is still low. I told you it was low, and I think it's just because you have to really get locked in. The channel forces you
Mm-hmm.
to get locked in because next time you come back on, you're gonna ace that. You feel me?
I hope.
Listen, next time you're on locked
We
in,
have
you're
to do better. Yeah,
you're
we
acing that because
All
there's
right.
no way you're gonna get that wrong twice. But that's the point. You know, we don't do it to shame. We do it because it should be fun. Learning the Bible should be fun. Digging into the Word should be our priority, and we push that more than anything because listen, what we say is not gonna save you, but what's in here will absolutely can save you from wherever you are at in the circle of brokenness and trying to recover and pursuing God's design essentially. So hopefully you know, this encourages you guys out there, especially chat, you know, definitely all the guests and myself to continue reading and continue deepening our knowledge because you know we are meant to put a defense. So Paul says we are meant to put a defense for when you know we are attesting for our faith. You know, we are meant to give a defense. Like you have to know what you're talking about. You need to be able to quote it. Jesus quoted the Bible. Jesus quoted scripture.
Old Testament.
You gotta be ready to quote. You gotta be ready to quote it. But hopefully that we get my boy Daniel back in for another episode later on. Maybe we'll do one of these like weekday episodes where we can show you guys some of the music because that's what we do. We do our more relaxed, just kind of music based episodes on the weekdays. But hopefully Daniel gets to come back, and it's just amazing to you know. Just to be in this stage,
Hang out, right?
to be fathers. Listen, you guys, if you you know both of us, the fact that we are fathers, the Lord has been working. Okay, the Lord has been working. Somebody has been praying for us. Amen. And that's what I always leaning back to. I'm like, somebody has been praying for me because ain't no way. Daniel, any words for final thoughts? Any words for the people? And make sure you shout out the you know, the Gram, TikTok, whatever you got going on, whatever ministry
I don't stay
you
on
are.
that, but
Hey man, listen, I call it the ministry now because
Okay.
we are representative of the Lord in whatever platform we're on. So that's your ministry, man. You know what I mean? Like you can use it for good or you can use it for just to keep it there. You feel me? So that's why it's important to share ministry because you know people are gonna be interested. They're gonna watch this video. They're gonna want to know more about D Money. Arca J, D Money. Hey,
we gotta get that music out there so they know what that means.
Yeah, for sure, man. But any closing thoughts?
Yeah, just be blessed and appreciate the opportunity to be on here with you and share a little bit about myself and our life and our bond. Got to share my daughter.
Definitely did. That was amazing.
Yeah, thanks. And just kind of see the growth that we've both come along because you've come a long way for sure. And I just appreciate you and everything. You know, I wouldn't be where I am. You know.
Oh, bro.
I've said that many times.
Bro,
you saved my life multiple times. I'll tell you that right now.
Bro, honestly, that's the Lord, bro. I can't take no credit for that, man. I can't take no credit for that. I'm very appreciative
of you too. So,
dude,
I'll be back.
I appreciate you joining me in Puerto Rico. For the bachelor weekend. That was amazing.
Andy, that was a good one.
Lionel said D Money. Lionel's heard that song. Arca J, D Money.
D Money.
Lionel might have came and visited one of those times down there, man. He used to be on campus visiting all the time.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing him out there.
Yeah, I can't remember where we recorded that song. Yeah. Did we record that song in the dorms, or was that the one we recorded in Charlotte? Man,
I think that was. I can't remember. I think it was Charlotte, but I don't know. That one was.
Yeah, that was
multiple places.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, Lionel was out there back in them days too. He's out there. But
We don't. We all go way back, right?
Lino, we gotta get you on the live, man. You up next? We booked up next week, but let's get 2 weeks from now, Lino. You
What's
got
that,
you got a
September?
testimony to share. Yeah, we got to get you back on live. We'll have Daniel we'll just go trio, and we'll have a good time. But anyway, listen, thank you guys for checking out Locked In Christian. We are we try to be the space for new Christians, and obviously if you're not Christian, you can definitely tune in, and I think we have a lot of those that randomly go through the algorithm, but mostly for if you're a Christian and if you're needing like hey, how do I switch from mainstream music to CHH, or how do I discover more edifying music? Well, you can try edifymusic.com. Oh no, I'm dead serious. You can go to edifymusic.com. That's where we place all of our new music. Lexi and I's music industry. Ministry. We have other artists on there that I've been working with for years. Really good. Amazing stuff. And Daniel's going to be on there very shortly after I finish remastering all of our work. We have a lot of work. Okay, we have a body of work from the early 2010s. All right, so but we're going to be edifymusic.com if you want to switch over to music, and also check out the Matadi album if you need more music, as if there's not enough options. And then we got country gospel also on the way. And there's a music video out there. There's a music video out there. And I think I had my cowboy hat on. And somebody told me in the comments that it looked like it was from Party City. Somebody said that hat looked like it was from Party City, bro. And I did find it at a thrift store, so I can't complain. It probably was from Party City.
Goodwill hat. It's way better than Party City. Come on,
bro. It has some like bedazzled. But anyway, listen, I'm not worried about. I do wear it on Wednesdays live, so y'all make sure y'all tune in if y'all want to see that again. But listen, we've been locked in Christians here. Make sure you get locked in your own personal walk. Make sure you read the Word. And if you have any questions, you ever want to reach out, you can find us. edifymusic.com. You can email us at support@edify. Or you can just comment in the channel, and we're super active. And hopefully Daniel will be back to just share some more stories from college. We're gonna get more in depth next time around. But listen, we appreciate having you guys. We will see you on the next live. Okay, deuces. Hey, Frenchy Riff, Daniel.
All right, now
we are out of here. Oh, somebody's calling me almost immediately.